If you're a huge baseball fan like me, there's probably something you've noticed about MLB 17 the show or any version of the show. It's that the full minor leagues just don't really have all the name rosters. There's lots of guys you never heard of, and well, that's because they don't actually have the rights to those players. There's a dedicated group of guys over at OperationSports.com, and each and every single year they put in a ton of work on a full minor league roster known as the OSFM roster, or the Operation Sports full minor league rosters. I'm going to show you guys how to download it, how to get it into your franchise or your road to the show, and make your experience in MLB 17 the show that much better. Now, in order to access this roster and download, you want to go from the home page, hit R1 over. You want to go over to the Vault section. From here, you want to go down to Roster Vault. Then you want to go to Browse Rosters. Now, once this page actually finally shows up, here's what you want to do. You want to look for the gamer tag that you see right here, Writing Down Kingsley. This is the guy that kind of uploads the rosters each and every single year. And you're looking for the OSFM 17 roster. Now, as you can see, there's the opening day version 1. There's the OSFM 17 version 1.5, which is a new one that he just put out. And then there's also, with the same gamer tag you'll see right here, the 1.5 with edits. Now, also down at the very bottom, you're going to see the OSFM with no injuries. If you want all the injuries removed, the good players being in single A, back in the majors, Extreme Gamer, a guy in Operation Sports as well, has also put together a roster. But for the most part, I'm going to go over here, we're going to download the version 1.5 and bring that in to our franchise. So to download it, simply just hit X on that. You want to go down to download as well. You can name it really whatever you want to name it. I'm just going to leave the default name of Roster Vault OSFM 17 version 1.5. Hit R2 to be done. When you save it, as you guys can already see, I already have a version here, but I'm going to save a brand new version because this is the 1.5 version with some updates. Once your roster is actually downloaded, you want to back out of the screen. And then from here, you want to make sure you have the roster actually loaded on your system. So go hit R1. You want to go to Data Utility. You want to go to Load Data. You want to go to Rosters, and then on this screen you'll see the version 1.5, which we literally just downloaded right here. You can go ahead and hit X again to load that one. Now the roster is fully loaded for you and ready to use. So if you go back to the main screen, you can use this on either your road to the show or in franchise mode. For this situation, I'm going to show you how to upload it into franchise mode, but it's the exact same way in a road to the show now that the roster is loaded up for you. So go to franchise. You can do a franchise, online franchise, or regular season. But for this instance, we're going to do a regular franchise. You want to do a brand new one. And then this is a different option right here. So you can do current if you already have them loaded. But if you want to be sure, I recommend going to saved. Again, version 1.5. Now they're loaded up. So it doesn't matter what team you choose. If you want to be a guy that goes for the World Series champions, you can go with the Cubs. But for this instance, I'm going to go with the San Diego Padres. They're a pretty bad team. And so you go ahead and select the team, hit start to move forward. You can hit start or X again on this screen, and then we're going to button through one more time. Now to check the roster, you want to hit R1 to go over to team. You want to hit X on manage roster. And then from here, if you go over to potential, the easiest way pretty much is just to sort by potential. So as you can see, there are a ton of top 50 prospects. So two of these guys are already in the major leagues, in Margot and Renfro. As you can see, Espinoza here, 19 with A potential. You got Carlos Asueje, probably butchered his last name, but with B potential as well. As you begin to check other teams like the Yankees, for example, we can see in AA, there's Gleyber Torres, Jorge Mateo, and Clint Frazier are both accounted for as well in AA and AAA. One of the best prospects, in my opinion, in baseball right now is Yoan Moncada at AAA. You can see him as well there at 74 overall with A potential. And then you even have a guy like Hunter Dozier in AAA, 25 years of age with A potential, is sitting there for you as well. So if you download this roster, you can use it in franchise. I'm going to show you how to do it in Road to the Show as well. If you want to use it in Road to the Show, it's pretty much the exact same path. You go to Road to the Show, you hit X, you go to New. From here, you want to go to Save to make sure you pull up your latest roster that you actually had. You hit OSFM 17 version 1.5 or whatever name you chose to save it as. That's going to load the roster, and then from here you can select an MLB player or a custom player and go on about your creation. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of these, if you want more tips on MLB 17 the show, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Check the playlist on the screen, and I'll catch you guys in the very next video.